So Miguel is like an interesting character, right? Because he has he's very good offensively and defensively. Apparently he's got like one of the best backdashes in the game, like that one. You know, in my opinion, it's not bad. Like, I like this guy. At range, I don't know, he's got this. That's 2 steps back. That one hit. That's at range, he's got like, yeah, that one. But it depends. Like, Miguel, keep out is not a very good character. He's very good close in. He's kind of like the aggressor, but it depends on your playstyle, basically, like how people play Miguel. Some people like playing Miguel like hyper aggressive because his savage stance, like the savage stance, is so versatile, right? It gives you access to the savage stance gives you access to how many moves? Let's check that. It gives you access to a couple of moves. The savage is actually quite savage, you know. Actually, I can't check all the savage. It'll be cool if Tekken had something where you could check, like, okay, here during stance commands, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a solid 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 30, 35. Yeah, that's 35 moves out of Savage. Out of Savage, you have 35 moves. It's probably like one of the most versatile, and obviously some of them are strings, but it's not bad at all. Because with Savage, if I think correctly, Savage has, that's I think that's one of the safe moves you can get, like if he blocks it, probably unblock, yeah. But out of in Savage, you have to mix up players. Basically, you have 2 armor moves. That's one of them. That's guaranteed hits with Miguel. From Savage into Savage, right? So, bam, bam. Sorry. Oh no, that's not the one. So Savage. That's Savage back 3 in back and Savage, obviously, and Savage 2. That's one move. That's 2 hits. Good combos, 45%. Good pressure. No one's gonna want to take that. Second move is that, and it's a launcher. That's big damage right there. I catch you with this during a game, you know you're going for a ride, obviously. Another move that's really good. The thing with Miguel is you have to be. Some people play him hyper aggressive, for example. Like some people just go bam, bam. Like you can basically do this. That's one of my best things to do. Wait, the other side. Where is it? Chain switch positions on. Let's do this. So this is actually my favorite side, dude. But still, you know. So you can do this with Savage. See that? Like that pressure alone, you can see, like the pressure alone you can whip out of Savage is insane. Because lots of moves like Miguel has go into Savage, obviously. Savage, and during the game you can easily fake him out with a lot of other moves. For example, one I like doing is this one, because it's 2-hit string. Like it's a 2-hit string, but it's a 1-hit to Savage, right? So you could do bam, Savage, right? And then bam, Savage, lift him, or do Savage, hit him with this, like, and you're back into Savage. See? Or you can hit him with this. That doesn't go into Savage, but it's a good 32-hit annoying little move you can use. He also has like one of these other annoying moves I like it's just a little chip 19 damage. See right there, like 19 damage. And the good thing about this is it's a mid, I mean it's a high and a low. High-low properties, you're good. If someone wants to, like, it depends on who you're playing, right? Like what you want to do and how you're gonna approach the fight. So I like approaching fights basically by testing out my opponents. This is one of the test moves I do. This is another one. Like, I just like throwing out a couple of strings, but obviously you don't want to throw out a few things with Miguel that would get you punished. For example, you throw this one out and it gets blocked, someone who's good is gonna punish you for real. So don't throw out like moves that can be punished obviously that well, but little strings like these ones are very good to poke your opponent out like that. That one, here's a mid, is probably his best mid, true, because leads straight into Savage. And if I wanted, I could do two of them. Like, I could fake you out basically and still get back to Savage. So the 3-hit gives you Savage too, but that's I think that low has crushing properties as well, depending. It has counter properties, I think. That's counter. Another very good tool Miguel has is that it's more for getting people off you basically, but still depending on like the mid game, right? How you playing in that moment. You got this that goes to Savage too. He has a lot of fake outs, like this is 2-hit string, but one, it's Savage. See, as opposed to a lot of other characters, someone like Paul's moves are very like straightforward. With Miguel, it's in and out of mix-ups. Some people play him like violently, like I like doing something like this. See that? Hit you with this, because you never actually know when I am in Savage or not. So that's Savage, that's not, that's, see, like that's Savage, Savage. I know when I'm in Savage. But like if I hit you with, I can hit you with a double Savage, hit you one. And one thing I like doing is people that know how to deal with this pressure, that's crushable. That's very crushable pressure, so you have to mix it up a little. So bam, hit him with that. See, like that's a back one, right? Back one. Mistake. While you're doing this, hit him with the back one. You could crush his crusher, basically. One very good thing I like doing, like, especially when I play with, when I play against someone who knows how to deal with that kind of pressure, with Miguel. His second crushing move, is it a crushing move, a counter move? Sorry, because this is, sorry, the back one is counter. That's counter move, and his second counter move is the telefonazo, right? That's like the straight punch. It's quite good for catching people off guard, but you have to know when to throw it. He literally has to do, for example, Paul has to maybe slide towards you, but if he backs off and you throw that off, I don't know if it's punishable, but like I've never gotten punished before. Seems quite safe. There's another good one, but you have to really play this out on distance. I think its range is probably not, it's a 2 range, eh? From here, I can probably still catch him. No, that's even one range. But this is more for someone who plays like this, like he does the in out. So you could do out, back off, and catch him. See, that it's to cover that middle space you have. Because for keep out, I think Miguel only has that. That's a magic 4, but it's a good magic 4 counter properties. Counter someone with magic 4. That's a big combo, obviously. But another keep out tool you can have is this one. I don't really know the name of these moves, but this is a keep out tool Miguel can use. And the good thing about that keep out is you can fake it. See, by pressing the bottom, like you can fake it, right? And out of that fake, obviously you can get a good combo, depending. Miguel's while standing punish is as opposed to like a lot of characters. I like characters that have while standing 2 punishes, and Miguel has a good while standing 2 like launch punish per se. Unless like if I block anything low and it's launchable, he has a good hop kick too. Like the hop kick can launch anything that's blocked from the bottom. Basically, I've tested it out in a few training sessions. I think can it. But anything that's launchable, yeah. Because if this can launch, a hop kick can definitely launch too. It's way faster. Depending on your flavor of combos, you can have a variety. So now we get to the fun part. I like to talk about, like, that's setups and everything. Like, these are basically your setups, right? These are your setups. You can hit him with that, see, something like that. Those are it's your setup in and out of Savage. Hit him, see, like, he never knows what's coming, but it's a high or mid. See, occasionally you go out a low, hit him. See, you can easily. He's more of a pressure character up front. He's very bad out here. Like, this is not where I want to be when I'm playing this guy. He is horrible out here. I really want to be here. This is my best range because his jab can hit you here. The jab is not good. You can hit with that. His two jabs are a little slow, but it's probably like your best option for a high. It's a double high string. It's a double high Savage string. So if someone docks like both highs, you can dock one, you know. Double high string. So here we go for the combos. There's different types of combos and different varieties you have to use. Like, I basically learned the most damaging combos for every situation Miguel can find himself in, and these are the ones I found, like, based on like the situation, right? So the counter hit, back forward, that what you do for this counter hit, this is the most damaging combo I could find. So see, that's a 69. You'd rather do that. I think there's a 70% combo, but you'd whiff that way more often. I think it's this, but you'd whiff that way more often, so you can't actually do that combo. See, you get it very, very, very rarely, and that's only 70%. So you're better off sticking with this, in my opinion anyway, but it's really up to, like, people's preferences. These are my preferences, I guess. That's a good 69% damage. Off counter it should probably be like a 65 or like 60%. It's good damage. For the telefonazo, same thing. Like, why? Because why do I go for the double hit? I know it's less damage, but it keeps him floating. You can float him easier if you do that. If you go for something a little fancier that can hit into the wall like this, you'd miss. You'd miss a lot of times. But you can, it hits sometimes. Ah, I'm fading here. You could do something like that. That's only 64. And you get that rarely, trust me. But oh, come on, it doesn't do it. It's giving me the shitty one. See, you always miss that. You're actually better off doing this one. Oh, come on. I'm fading here. Nah. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like, the one with that, this move in there. You're better off doing that, but for counter hits, just stick to this. You're good. You always get like a good 60 something damage, or 60s, 50s, I don't really know. For all your counter moves, do the same combo. This is the most damaging one. The most consistent damaging one, actually. So for launch moves, it's basically the same combo, but the variety is now you use the knee out of Savage, obviously. But that's your combo. It's basically, this is basically your staple. This mid right here is basically your staple. Every time you launch with Miguel, always come for, yeah, you want that screw attack. That's the best screw attack you got. Like this one, is 34. This one is 36. So you always want 2 extra percent of damage to get more damage. Like this one only catches people depending on how they are positioned or landing, I guess. So for your while standing punish, it's a while standing 2 punish. Oh come on, I'm failing at these combos. But the staple, while standing 2, that's a good one. That's the best one you can actually get for while standing 2. That's a good, it carries you to wall 2, so it's a good one. But a staple one to learn out of the while standing 2 is actually this one. Because if you learn this combo, this, what am I doing? I'm failing at this. But this combo, this combo right here, that gives you guaranteed hits out of Savage. So I'm not getting the Savage part. Why isn't it going out of? Why isn't it? Oh no, sorry, my bad. So this combo right here, what am I doing? I got confused in my own character. That you can get a Savage out of that combo. See, that's a 68% damage combo because it's a guaranteed hit out of like a Savage down 4-2. Am I right? Yeah. So this is a good staple to learn. In certain situations, you're better off just doing that because 68% damage over 50. What? 50. Oh come on. 15 what? 58 and 68. Oh, what are you gonna pick? Like in a stage like this, I'd rather pick this combo. You know, like this variety of the combo option, because more or less you'd always hit him. So with Miguel too, you always want, he always has good OK out of this move. Like, okay, out of this launches. Sorry, I won't say that. Out of the screw attack, that always gives him good OK. The other one doesn't actually, like it doesn't say, this doesn't. And that's just throw him off. Another good combo I like doing with Miguel is some like this. If I gotta carry like really far, like if I really need that wall pressure, I'll do that. But it's less damage. If you can launch him out of Savage, basically the staple will do quite a bit of damage. And then another thing with Miguel people, like I don't see people, a lot of people do is no, I should say I don't see a lot of people doing that because I've seen it quite a few. I've seen it like once or twice. Is use Savage out of that. It's more Savage too because basically more damage, right? I only started recently doing this because in game it's harder. What I learned was this: 26 over 49. Like I figure 49 is better, so that's the better move to use. Sorry. And yeah, that's Savage, and out of that you get a big combo. No, sorry. Yeah, you get that combo out of that. I know anyone who plays Miguel at a higher level, obviously knows that combo. Often your crushes, like 1, 2, I think that's a crush move. You do that. It's right. Pick him ups, always that. Always pick him up like that. If you got good OK, this is always better. Another move I really like using if you have OK is that. Especially if you want to get a combo out of like the fact that like you did that, you crushed him on the low, because it's gonna, if someone wakes up and you catch him with that, that's a guaranteed combo into Savage. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, those are a few things I wanted to talk about with Miguel. It's not a bad character, I love him, it's like my favorite character. Call him El Demonio. And I'm gonna put a few clips, you can just watch the YouTube channel and see how I use all of these in game. Peace. And thanks for watching.